So I could be honest and say that I feel really bad for people who don't know who Jesus is or they deny who he is. I was lost once. Yes, I got baptized when I was young. I grew up going to church. Sometimes I went to church not even being forced. I went because I wanted to. Even though I was going to church, I didn't have no real relationship with Jesus. I was still doing my own thing. I was still partying. I was still fornicating. I was still doing everything that he didn't want me to do. I got saved in 2013 and I thought I was going down the right path. But even though I got saved, I still never picked up that Bible. Not until 2023. And I looked over my life and I realized that God is the one who had his hand over my life, even during the bad times. When I initially wanted to get saved back in 2013, it's because I had gotten into an accident. I totaled my car. I was driving under the influence. I was drunk driving. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, I may not have been as drunk as I normally would have been, but it just so happens it was that night that I got caught because I ended up crashing my Jaguar into a dumpster and totaling my car. Cops ended up coming, not because I called them. Of course, I'm not gonna call the cops on myself. People were driving past and they was like, "Oh my God, are you okay? We're gonna call the cops for you." I'm like, "No, don't call the cops. I'm okay," because I lived down the block. They eventually took me to jail. In that jail, I sat and I told God, I said, "Listen, God, if you get me out of this, I promise you, I will go to church on Sunday and I will get saved." And that following Sunday, I went to church and I ended up getting saved. But even though I was saved, I still didn't know the Lord because I was still dibbling and dabbling in witchcraft. I was going to tarot readings, doing everything that he did not want me to do. But again, it's not until I picked up that Bible in 2023 and he showed me everywhere I went wrong and I repented for it because I felt bad because I'm like, wow, this man really died for me and I'm out here acting a plumb fool. My prayer to you is that you have a real encounter with him to let him show you that he's the only one who has been keeping you thus far. Everybody's not going to get this message because this message is not for everybody. Even the Bible says spiritual things are only for spiritual people. And if you can't pick up what I'm putting down, then God is not putting this message in your heart. This message is for people who know that Jesus wants them, but you still out here 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Trust me, I was the same way. I tell you that he loves you and he wants the best for you and he can give you a way better life than that old tired life that you live in. Because trust me, I had the cars, I had the bags, I had the jobs, and I still didn't have nothing because I didn't have him for real. I lost everything and he finally restored it back to me, and I would never want to be in this place if I didn't have him. So please give your life to Jesus for real. Pick up that Bible and just start reading one page at a time. I promise it's going to change your life.